Hello, welcome back to the Move with Els YouTube channel. Today we have a longer workout. It's a 40-minute full body sculpt with weights and ankle weights, completely optional. You can still do this workout without them. But if you want that little extra push, grab your weights, grab your ankle weights and your mat, and let's get moving. Okay guys, starting with our lateral breaths as always, coming to the edge of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart, shoulders rolled down and back, lift through the crown of your head. I want you to inhale in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, pursing your lips as you do so. Thinking about those ribs sliding out to the side as we inhale and knitting back together as we exhale, blowing that air out through our pursed lips, thinking about blowing out our birthday candles. Adding in some arm sweeps now as you inhale, raise those arms up to the ceiling, palms facing inwards. Exhaling, sweeping them back down towards your sides. Reaching through those fingertips, nice and slow and controlled here. Thinking about that core engagement on your exhale. Tuck the chin, roll forward, bringing the hands to the mat. Let yourself hang here for a little bit and roll yourself back up vertebrae by vertebrae. Just warming our spine up as usual here. Thinking about unstacking and restacking that spine bone by bone. Tucking the chin as we roll down, letting those arms hang. Restacking the spine, chin and head is the last thing to come up. Roll down once more, bring those hands to the mat and walk yourself out into your high plank. Tucking that pelvis under, taking those hips back now into your downward dog, rippling forward and pushing back into your downward dog again, pedaling out those feet, dropping the heels towards the mat and lifting them away from the mat. Bringing yourself to your all fours position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, nice flat back, bringing your navel to your spine. We're going to continue warming up that spine now through our cat-cows, inhaling, looking towards the ceiling, dropping the belly towards the mat, exhaling, rounding the back, tucking the chin to the chest. Moving through flexion and extension here, nice, fluid, slow movements. Thinking about your breath as you do so, thinking about where the eye line is going, up towards the ceiling as we arch the spine, down towards the chest as we round it. Beautiful job. Take that right arm up towards the ceiling and thread it underneath the body, stretching those fingers. Just a couple more here. Inhale, stretch the hand up. Exhale, bring it under the body. Warming up our shoulder a little bit here. Right shoulder should be coming down to the mat as we stretch those fingers towards the side of the room. Hang out here for a little bit and then come back to all fours. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Threads underneath the body. Just repeating our thread the needle on the other side. Warming up the spine through a little bit of rotation here. Taking that range of motion where is comfortable for you. You want a little bit of a challenge, but we don't want any discomfort here. Come back to your all fours position. We're going to bring that right leg out. Foot is flexed towards the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're going to take little hip circles. So keeping that leg in a bent position, we're just going to make circles from the hip joint. So taking the leg out to the side, bring it back round to that starting position. Warming up our hips a little bit today for all the glute work that we are going to be doing. Trying to keep a nice flat back as we do this, not arching or rounding the spine. Eye line staying just in front of our hands. Core is engaged, using our breath to help us here, taking that leg in the opposite direction. So we drop down, take the leg out to the side and sweep it back round in those nice hip circles. Keeping that leg bent. If you're wearing your ankle weights today, just think about whether this is the right weight for you. We don't want to be compromising our form. Taking it over to the left-hand side now, taking our hip circles with our left leg. Nice fluid circles, warming up that hip joint. foot is flexed. Trying to keep the rest of the body stable and taking it in the opposite direction. Are your fingers spread evenly? Is your weight distributed through those hands? Beautiful job. Getting those hips nice and mobile for today's session. Making sure our shoulders aren't up by our ears, nice and open through the chest. Taking time just to check in with our alignment here. Bring that leg back down. We're going to extend that right leg long now, just coming into rainbows. So, right leg is long, toes pointed, making rainbows with those toes. Lifting from the glute, not the lower back. Staying stable through the rest of the body, not hiking up through that working hip. Bring that leg back in, take it to the other side, left leg, coming into our rainbows. Tapping from one side and lifting to the other with our arc motion. Continuing to warm up the hips here. Just a couple more here and then we'll get into our workout. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Okay guys, grab your hand weights. It should be just in front of you. We're going to take one hand weight in our left arm. Come and drop down onto your right forearm. So you're in a collapsed quadruped position. Left leg is going to come out long behind us. We're just going to take our leg extensions. So lifting and lowering that extended left leg. Nice point in the toe, working from the glute. Eye line is just down to the mat. Nice, slow and controlled lift and lowers here, working into that glute. Thinking about that energy drawn through your toe, length through the body. Okay, hold that leg extended for me. Drop the toe to the mat. We're going to take a tricep kick back. So we lift the leg, lower the leg, keep it here. We extend the left arm, kicking that weight back by our hip, working into the back of our arms. Nice job, alternating that leg lift with that tricep extension. So working the back of the arm as we lengthen the left arm, bringing that weight by our left hip. Nice job. Trying to keep that arm close to the side of the body. Trying to keep our hips as square as possible here. Remember, we are lifting from that glute, not the lower back, as we take that extension. Come into your leg extension pulses now. So I want you to bring that leg up to hip height, and we're just going to pulse. So taking little pulses with that left leg at around hip height. Nice point in the toe. Left arm's just staying down for the time being. Working in to that glute. Set the leg down and we're going to take our tricep extensions. So we're going to lengthen that arm along the side of our body and just bend from the elbow. Bending and extending from the elbow, working in to the back of the arms. Staying here, just focusing on that arm for the time being. Beautiful job. 3, 2, 1. Put that weight out in front of you. Come onto your hands. Tuck your right toe under and send that left leg back. Then driving the knee towards your left elbow. So coming into three-legged dog. And driving left knee to left elbow as you come into your plank. Beautiful job, making sure our core is engaged here, pressing out through those shoulders, nice length through that toe as we come into three-legged dog, driving that knee forward on the exhale as we come into the plank. Lovely work, guys, warming up that core a little bit here as well. Making sure we're tucking that pelvis, that tailbone under as we come into that plank. Come back down into your all fours. We're taking it over to the other side. Bring your left arm down to the mat. And extend your right leg along behind you, coming into those leg extensions in collapsed quadruped on the other side. Nice point in the toe, lengthening through the right leg, lifting and lowering from the glute. Weight should be in our right hand, ready to take those tricep extensions. Eye line down to the mat, not looking up, protecting our neck here. Core is engaged, glutes are working, not the lower back. That core engagement is going to help you protect that lower back. Staying stable through the rest of the body. Shoulders down, away from your ears. 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg, take your tricep extension. Lift the leg, lower the leg, take your tricep extension. Keep alternating those for me. So we lift the leg from the glute, lower it. Arm extends by our side, working into the back of the arm. Bringing that weight down by our hip. We come back into our leg lift. Beautiful job, guys. Trying to keep level through the hips as we take these. Because we're working on the right hand side of the body, we might want to lift up. We want to try and keep stable, not tilting or rocking through this movement, using our core to stabilize us here. Lovely work. Taking it as slow as we need to make sure that form is right. Really lovely job. Taking those leg pulses now. So keeping that leg at hip height, pulsing up and down from the glute. Beautiful work. Glutes should be nice and toasty now. Making sure we're keeping that core engaged. Protect our lower back. Nice pointed toe as we pulse the leg up and down at around hip height. Beautiful, set that leg down. Let's just take our tricep extensions. So our forearm is staying tucked by our side. We're just bending and extending from the elbow. Working into the back of those arms a little bit more, reaching through those fingertips as we extend the arm down by our hip. Keeping our elbow nice and glued to the side of the body as we take our tricep extensions. Beautiful job. Here for 3, 2, 1. Set the weight down, bring both hands to the mat, tuck the left toe under, send the right leg back and long, coming in to those knee drive planks from three-legged dog. So we exhale, drive the right knee towards the right elbow. Inhale, come back into three-legged dog, extending that right leg long behind us, hiking up those hips. Really nice job. Engaging that core, tucking that pelvis under as we come and drive the knee forward. Using our breath to help us, exhaling as we take that knee drive. Inhaling as we shoot that leg back nice and long. 3, 2, and 1. Come back into all fours position. We're coming into a sideline position now. So bottom leg is staying bent, top leg is going long. We're on our forearm, pressing up from the underside of our waist. Place that weight on your top hip, so it's in your top hand, and we're just going to take our leg lifts. So lifting the top leg and lowering, using that weight as a little bit of an extra challenge along with the ankle weights. Want to stay lifted through the underside of the waist, pressing up through that shoulder, so not collapsing through the waist. Lovely job. If you want to get the upper body involved, we are going to keep that leg down and then take a press through the upper body. So we lift the leg lowers towards the mat, then we take a press with our weight, sending it towards the ceiling, bringing it back down, lifting the leg. So just alternating our press with our leg lift, reaching those fingers nice and tall towards the ceiling, working into that shoulder, then taking our leg lift. Staying lifted through the underside of the waist here. Nice full body combo. Working into the side glute with our leg lifts. Imagining we're in between those two panes of glass. Option to add those both together, so stitching that movement together, both the leg lift and the press at the same time. Really nice job. Option to stay with the alternating leg press and leg lift, or just the leg lift, whatever works best for you. Using your breath, exhaling as you push up, inhaling as you reset that arm and that leg. Coming into side lying to oblique teaser now. So we're going to come into our side lying position, both legs are long. We take our press, keep that leg extended. We then rotate, bring that lengthened arm to both lengthened legs, coming into our oblique teaser. Return to your side lying position, come back to your oblique teaser. Bit of an advanced movement here. Option to bend the legs if that's a little bit better for you, or just stay with your side lying position and the press. Lovely job. Using your breath, exhaling as you take that oblique pike, sending those arms and legs long. Really nice work. Using that forearm to stabilize you, just taking your oblique teasers now. So you're not returning to that side lying position. We're just going to take 3 here. I was way too heavy on my ankle weights. That's why I mentioned at the beginning of class. Look at my little face. I was so ashamed. 1 more and then come to a kneeling position. Grab both those weights. We're in our high kneel. Coming into some upper body work now. Come high kneeling. We're just taking our tricep extensions in our high kneeling position. So curling the arms up, then kicking them back behind the midline of the body, working into the back of the arms. Beautiful job. Bring the arms forward on your inhale. Exhale, you're going to push them back. Okay, come into your lean back. So you're going to take your arms to your chest. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lean back from the quads. Nice straight line from the shoulders to the back of the knees. Then come forward, continuing to take those tricep extensions. So we take our tricep extension, we bring the weights to the chest, we take our lean back, working into our quads and our glutes. Alternating here for me, getting the lower body involved a little bit as well. Really nice job. Making sure those glutes are engaged to protect our back here. You should feel that in your quads. Stay nice and upright, core is engaged. Beautiful work. Exhaling as we come back, inhaling as we come back up to kneeling. Really beautiful job. Doesn't look like much, but your quads should be on fire. Okay, bring those arms up above your head. We're going to come into our kneeling squats. So we inhale, send the hips back towards the heels. Arms are staying extended. Exhale, we press back up, just working into the glutes, into the lower body a bit as we stay elevated through that upper body, using your breath here. Nice job. If the sound was on the video, you would hear my knees going because they are so crunchy at the moment. I'm taking my cod liver oil. Keep working there for me. Okay, meet me back up with those arms extended. We're going to take a single round the world, so like a halfway around the world. And we're going to sweep that arm around to the side and back up to center. Then we're going to take our kneeling squat. So alternating those arm sweeps, then taking a kneeling squat with both arms extended. Working into those shoulders, a little bit into the lats. Sweeping the arm round to the hip, taking it back up on your exhale. Really nice work. Nice, slow and controlled here, working within a range of motion that's comfortable for you. If you have any shoulder injuries, maybe reduce the range of motion. Maybe just do the top half. Okay, coming into a double round the world now, or just around the world. So sweeping both arms up and down as our arms stay extended and we stay in our high kneeling position, lifted through the crown of the head. Core is turned on, guys. Glutes are engaged. This is full body. It's not just our upper body working. Reaching through the fingertips, working those shoulders. Your little light hand weights should be feeling a lot heavier now. Reaching through those fingertips. Beautiful. Come back into your low kneeling position. We're going to come in to serve the platter or offering. So we have our elbows tucked in by our sides, palms facing upwards. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we extend the arms forward like you are serving a platter. Clue is in the name. And we draw our elbows back in on our inhale. Really nice job. Good work. Working into our lats a little bit here. A little bit of shoulder work. Reaching forward with energy through those fingers as we bring those arms extended. Keeping the arms close to the side of the body, remembering the lift through the head. Really nice job. Keep breathing here. Okay. Coming into our punches now, we're coming up into a high kneeling position. We're going to punch and rotate. So we punch from the right, twist across the body, punch from the left, coming back into center on our inhale, exhaling as we punch across the body. Working into our obliques here, core is on, guys. Nice, solid punches here. I want you to punch with intent. Can you take it quicker? Double time here, we punch, 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 punch. Go on, guys. Last little bit of effort in this kneeling position. Get your heart rate up a little bit. Hips are square, lower body is stable. This movement is from your core, from your upper body. 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Nice work on that little upper body series. Shoulders should be feeling nice and toasty. Coming into the side lying position on your other side. So coming down onto your forearm. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is long, lifting the underside of the waist. Weight is coming into that top hand, resting on our thigh. We're taking our leg lifts. So lifting and lowering that top leg. Nice length through the toe. Using that weight for extra challenge if you are using your weights. Making sure we're staying lifted through the underside of the waist. Core is active, pressing out of that shoulder. Really nice job. Spine nice and neutral. Working in to that side glute. Beautiful work. Okay, time to alternate that press and that leg lift. So we take a leg lift and we take our press. Leg lift and press. So extending that arm towards the ceiling, drawing that elbow back down towards the hip. Working into that shoulder a little bit more. It's going to feel more challenging on this side because we've just done all that upper body work. Beautiful job. Getting ready to stitch them together soon. Last couple of alternating reps here. Thinking length through the toes, length through the legs. Here we go. Press and leg lift at the same time, guys. Inhaling to prepare, exhaling as we lift up, inhaling as we come down. Nice, strong full body movement. Core is turned on, lifting through the underside of the waist. Really nice job. Side glutes are working, shoulders working, core is working, pressing out of that shoulder. Okay, coming into that side plank to oblique teaser. So our legs are long, we're in that forearm plank. We take our press, drawing the elbow down and up. Then we rotate, arms and legs staying extended long and crunching together. Exhaling as we take our oblique teaser. Inhaling as we turn to side plank. Exhale, take that press. Alternating between our teaser and our press. Option to stay with your side plank if this teaser is a little bit too much. It was too much for me with these weights. Look at me struggling through. This is an example of how to ego lift in Pilates. And you'll see that I reduced my ankle weights a little bit with a great deal of shame upon my face. Keep working there for me, guys. Staying lifted through the underside of our waist in the side plank. Using your breath here is really important. Option to bend the legs in that teaser as well if that's a little bit better for you. Just taking our oblique teaser now, so removing that side plank. Crunching up. Beautiful job. Okay. Roll yourself down onto your back now. We're in supine position. Bring those knees in. Massage your spine into the mat, rocking them from side to side. And at this point, I thought we have abs coming up. It's time to remove those ankle weights so I can actually show my wonderful viewers how to do this exercise properly. No shame here. Okay, coming up into your glute bridge now. Your heels should be underneath your knees, so you should just be able to brush them with your fingertips. Your weights are going to be in your hands down by your side for the time being. You're going to inhale, exhale, You're going to peel your spine off the mat, coming into your glute or shoulder bridge, whatever you want to call it. Arms are extended towards the ceiling if you want a little bit more of a balance challenge. Keep working there for me, so pressing up through the heels, driving those glutes upwards, lowering them back towards the mat on the inhale, reaching through those fingers as you support those weights overhead. Option to add in a sweep, so as we come into a glute bridge, we sweep the arms down towards our ankles, bring them back up, drop the hips down. So just alternating our sweep with our glute bridge. Getting those arms involved, reducing our stability a little bit. It's going to be demanding a little bit more on our core. We don't want lazy arms, you want to keep them nice and strong, elongating through the fingers, driving up through the hips. As we come up to the glute bridge, can you get your hips a little bit higher? We don't want to send our spine into overextension, but we do want to challenge ourselves, don't we? We love a bit of a challenge here on the Move with Els YouTube channel. Gave myself the ick by saying that a bit then. Right, come into your heel lifts now. So we're going to alternate the heel lifts as we stay in a glute bridge. Hips are staying lifted. We lift one heel, lower, lift the other heel and lower, working into those calves a little bit. Option to add in a narrow press as well. So as you're alternating your lifts in your heels, you're also going to bring those elbows down to the mats and press back up. So working through the back of the arms, working into the chest a little bit. A little bit of coordination going on here, guys. Keep focused. One of our Pilates principles, concentration. Is everything nice and balanced? Are we tilting to one side? Are we dropping those hips, or are we staying lifted? Okay. Double heel lift. Stay in your double heel lift. And take a wide chest press, then drop the heels. We lift the heels, elbows go wide to the side, bring them back up and drop the heels. So we're staying in our glute bridge with our heel lift as we take a wide chest press. Working into the chest here, increasing that time under tension for our calves. Beautiful job. Glutes are getting tired, but are they dropping? No, they're not. Because we are making sure they are staying lifted because we want to get the most out of our workout today. Beautiful job. Nice and level, remembering that tray of tea that we always talk about in our glute bridges. Okay, staying lifted in that glute bridge, coming into our marching. It's one of my favorites. We are lifting our right leg to tabletop, bringing the leg back down, sending the left leg into tabletop, and keep working there for me. So we're staying lifted whilst we alternate our tabletop lifts. Arms are extended above us. Again, just reducing that instability. Trying to keep those hips high. Look at mine, they're dropping a little bit. Come on, Elle. What example are you setting today? Stop being so lazy. Right. Option to add this layer if you would like it. If not, stay where you are. We're bringing our left leg to tabletop. We are going to extend our arms and our legs. Return both to the starting position. Reset that foot. So bring right leg to tabletop. Everything extends apart from that left leg. And we drop it back down to the starting position. So just basically adding in the arm sweep with a leg extension in our tabletop position and alternating that from leg to leg. Really working on our pelvic stability here, with all that extra load and with those alternating leg lifts, making sure we're staying nice and level across the pelvis. Beautiful job. Length through those fingers, length through those toes as we reach. Finishing off with our pulses now. Meet me back in center, both feet down, pulsing the hips, lowering the hips just a little bit, burning out those glutes a little bit more. This is our last challenge in our glute bridge, so make it count. Beautiful job. Hold there for me, and we take our chest press. I said it was our last challenge, I meant for our glutes. It was a little bit of a lie. So dropping the elbows to the mat nice and wide, and then raising them back up towards the ceiling. Exhaling as we press, inhaling as we lower the elbows towards the mat. Beautiful job. Bring everything down. Weights come down by your side. Take a breather here. Big inhale, big exhale. Bring those weights back up towards the ceiling. We're coming into our tabletop position with both legs. Coming into dead bugs. So right arm, left leg extend long, then opposite arm, opposite leg extend long. So opposite arm, opposite leg, extending and lowering towards the mat, then we come over to the other side. Really demanding on our lower core here, making sure that our lower back is nice and plugged into that mat. So we're protecting our spine. We should be feeling it in our core, not in our lower back. Beautiful job. Length through the arms and the legs as we lower. If the full extension lowers too much, you can just tap your toe to the mat. So bend your leg, tap your toe down instead. Still be working the lower abs, just a little bit less intense. Bring the both feet down. We're going to come in to our half roll up. So we're on our back, knees bent, weights are overhead. Inhale to prepare, exhale, we sweep those weights forward. Exhale, we peel the spine off the mat, raise the arms up above our head as we come seated nice and tall. Inhale here. Exhale, we roll back down to the mat nice and carefully, bone by bone, weights go back overhead. Beautiful job, guys. Spinal articulation work here. Nice and controlled, lowering and lifting from the mat, making sure our feet are not lifting. Ankle weights are going to help you here a little bit. If they are lifting, maybe just work with a smaller range of motion. So maybe you just move from seated to finding your C curve. So between that halfway point, not all the way down to the mat, and then come back up to seated. Beautiful job. Bring it back down to the mat. We're just going to take our crunches now. So weights are lifted just by our hips. We're going to crunch our upper body off of the mat, reaching those weights towards our feet. Nice job. Exhaling as we crunch, inhaling as we come back down. Really nice job. No tension through the neck, please. This movement is coming from the core. Option to do with lengthened legs if you would like a little bit more of a challenge. Keep those shoulders down, away from the ears. Reaching those fingers nice and long. Beautiful job. Bring it back down to the mat. Arms come down by our sides. Preparing for our last little ab challenge, our 100. So legs can be bent or extended. We lift our shoulders and head off the mat. Arms are reaching forward. We're pulsing our arms, palms facing downwards. Little percussive breaths here. In for 5, out for 5 as we pulse. Back is plugged into the mat. Not here for long, guys. Make this last ab movement count. Here for 3, 2, 1. Drop it back down. Beautiful job. Set those weights to the side. Roll yourself up into standing. We're going to grab our weights again. Coming into our lunge, left leg is behind us, right leg is forward, making sure our front knee is not tracking over our toes. Weights are in our hands for the time being, inhaling as we lower down, exhaling as we press up, pressing through the heel of that front foot. The back heel is lifted, adding in a curl now. Arms lengthen as we drop down and they curl as we come back up. Working into those biceps, staying nice and lifted through the chest, nice and upright through the torso. Working into those quads. Nice and slow and controlled. Watching out for that front knee. Trying to get down as low as we can and then hold. Hold at the base of that lunge. We're going to take some external rotation through the arms. So we rotate outwards from the elbow, elbow staying tucked in to the sides of our waist. Weights are rotating out to the side of the room, coming back to center as we stay in that lunge. Make sure you maintain that depth. Watch out for that knee over that toe. Nice and lifted through the chest. Adding in your pulses now. Pulsing as we take the external rotation. Nice job. Not here for long. See how low you can get. I don't want you to be creeping up. Using your breath to help you, exhaling on the upward pulse, inhaling on the lower. Little percussive breaths here to help you. Beautiful job. Make sure those elbows are staying tucked in and come back up. Beautiful job. Shake those legs out a little bit if you need it. Just coming into some squats now. Feet are hip width apart. Reaching the arms forward as we drop into our squat, sending those hips back. Exhaling as we press back up through the heels. Inhaling as we drop back down. Again, watch out for where those knees are going. Sending those hips nice and back. Sweeping those arms forward, reaching through those fingers as we drop into our squat. Beautiful job. Working into those glutes and those legs a little bit more, pressing through the heels as we press up. Find those two parallel lines between our shins and along our back. Core is engaged. And we're taking our pulses, drop down. Find those two parallel lines and pulse, keeping those arms outreached. Reach through those fingertips at shoulder height. Stay lifted through the chest, little pulses here. Working into those quads, working into those glutes. Little breaths, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Give your glutes a little punch before we come into the lunge on the other side. Left leg is forward, right leg is back. Knees tracking forward. Watching out for that front knee over those toes. Dropping into that lunge on our inhale. Exhale, we're pressing back up. Weights just by our side for the time being, adding in that bicep curl in a couple of reps. Nice and lifted through the chest. Imagine someone is pulling the crown of your head with a string. Really nice work. Adding in your bicep curls now. Keeping those elbows tucked in. Working into our biceps. Nice job. Our last little series of class now, guys. Give it your all. It's been quite a long class today, one of our longer videos. So well done. If you've kept on throughout it, you're still here. Nice job. Pressing through that front heel as we press up. Lifted through the chest. Down into our lunge and staying here. Taking your external rotations again. Elbows stay glued to the side. We're opening those weights up to the side of the room. Beautiful job working into those shoulders a little bit. This is uncomfortable for you. Option to add a different arm movement, maybe a press, maybe your tricep extension, maybe stay with your curls. If you've got any little shoulder niggles that this might flare up, don't do it if it's not good for you. Come into your pulses now. So we're lifting and lowering with the legs while we're taking those external rotations. Beautiful job. Watching out for our alignment. Watching out where that front knee is going, where your weight is positioned. Is it nice and upright? Beautiful job. Step it back up. Very well done, guys. Set those weights to the side. Take those heinous ankle weights off. Get them off. Look, I can't get them off soon enough. Take them to the side of your mat. Coming for a standing cool down. Sweep the arms up and down. Inhale as we reach those hands up, sweeping them up, exhaling. As we bring them back down, legs should be hip distance apart. Beautiful job. Nice deep breaths. Fold yourself forward, unraveling that spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Interlace those fingers. Stretch through the shoulders. Hang on to the back of the legs. Deepen that back of leg stretch. Really nice job. Hang out here for a little bit. Roll yourself up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, chin and head is the last thing to come up. Stretch those legs out a little bit further, so we're widening our stance, coming into our lateral lunge. Bend the right leg, left leg stays long. We're shifting that weight into the right side of our body. Stretching through that left leg, a little bit of inner thigh stretch. Nice and lifted through the chest, through the crown of the head. Beautiful work. Come back to center, take it over to the left-hand side, left leg bends, right leg long, nice and lifted through the chest. The lower you go, the deeper that stretch is going to be. Nice work. Shuffle those feet in. Interlace those fingers again, send them up towards the ceiling. Bend it over to the right hand side. Come back to center on your exhale. Inhale over to the left hand side. Just cooling down through some lateral flexion. Nice job. Couple more on either side. Release those hands. Bend your left arm behind your head and hang on to your left elbow with your right hand. Just coming into a shoulder stretch. Swap over to the other side. Right arm bends behind your back. We take our left hand to our right elbow. Stretching through the back of the arms there. Come down into a low squat. Place your elbows on the inside of your knees. Hands clasped together. And just rotate from side to side. Slight push out with those elbows on those knees. Stretching through the lower back, the glutes, the lower body, inner thigh. Rocking from side to side here. One of my favorite stretches. Lower yourself down. Send those legs out in front of you, a bit wider than hip distance apart. Reach towards the feet. We're just going to stretch out the back of the legs a little bit more. Folding forward, hanging on to those toes, or those ankles, or those shins, wherever you can get yourself. Wherever you feel that stretch through the back of the legs, you're just going to be stretching through the upper body along the spine here. Bring the soles of the feet together now, coming into our butterfly stretch. You can just hold those feet together, stretching through the inner thighs again here. The closer you bring those feet in towards your pelvis, the deeper that stretch is going to be. Lovely job, guys. That is class finished for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video and you're not subscribed, if you could click subscribe, that would make me a very happy bunny. Any feedback, any questions, anything I can help with, just let me know.